I actually had to go buy new screwdrivers just to take my airbox out because my originals were not long enough. Okay. I said you don't want to pull this all the way out, just enough to loosen it and get that airbox to come up. And I'll show you guys in a minute why you just want to loosen it and not take them all the way out. Okay, now that you've loosened up all four, oh yeah, there's one more clip right here that's holding in the airbox. You just want to push it in, it'll come right out. And that should take the airbox out. Let's see. Yep. Okay, guys. Yep, there's your airbox. There she goes. All right, I'm gonna set her over here to the side. Kind of look at this thing. I'm gonna show you on the bottom of this why you didn't want to loosen those screws up all the way. See these there are 4 clamps right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these clamps are just, well, we're sitting on top of your throttle bodies. So if you pull this screw all the way out, it's gonna fall in your engine, and you don't want to. You'll be replacing the screw if you do that. Just make it easy on yourself. Just loosen it up, and airbox should come right up. Yeah, so I'm gonna lay the airbox right there. Gonna go and grab my K&N, my new air filter. Go ahead and open it up. Comes with some instructions, says a lifetime warranty, but it's pretty easy. It's a drop-in air filter, so I'll show you guys. Now I'll compare this to the old air filter. Now, opening up the airbox, let's see. Got my same screwdriver. Let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws. Loosen those 10 screws up and you should have access to your airbox. So let's just begin. Just gonna begin loosening up my 10 screws. And a little note I want to add. Might be a good idea to grab another screwdriver while you're doing this. Because as you can see, these right here, these little barriers, as you're pulling the screw up, sometimes the screw don't want to come out. So you can just put your second screwdriver in there and use it as like a leverage to pull that screw on out. Or if you just had a magnetic screwdriver, that'd be awesome. All right, just put that to the side, and you just repeat 9 more times. Now guys, I want to add, this is also my first time removing my airbox. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube show you guys how to do this, but I just want to start doing more maintenance on my own on my bike. I've already been doing a little bit here and there. Okay, so let's see. Now these screws don't have a barrier, so just pull them right on out. They'll just come right on out. All right. Okay. Yeah, like I told you guys, I'm going to be adding a lot of maintenance videos on how to do stuff on your motorcycle. Like I said, I've been learning a lot of stuff. Actually, at the end of this video, stay tuned. I'll be changing my spark plugs, which are directly under the air box. So usually when people change their air filter, they go ahead and change the spark plugs. And I bought this bike 2 years ago, and I'm quite sure the spark plugs haven't been changed since then. So I'll compare my new ones with the old ones. But yeah, this is a pretty simple job. It's not very hard. I know you take your bike to a motorcycle shop, yeah, they'll charge you, they end up charging you an arm and a leg. And the job, like, it's so simple. Like, and I actually enjoy working on my motorcycle. Anything with my truck, yeah. Hopefully in the future I'll start doing maintenance on my truck, but for now, I'll just take it and take it to the shop. And this one, there's another barrier, so you're gonna have to use a screwdriver to lift it up. Okay. Okay, is that it? Oh yeah, there's one screw directly in the center here. This is also where your long screwdriver comes in handy. Let's see if it falls out. No. Alright, I'm gonna grab my headlight because that screw wants to be a little tricky and not come out. Like I said, guys, really good idea to invest in some magnetic screwdrivers. But there she goes, right there. Pull her all the way out. Nope. All right, there she goes. All right. Now we got the last screw out the air box. She should come right up. Yep, there she comes. Make sure. Oh, guys, I left a screw in there, as you guys can see. Pull the last screw out. And she's already wants to open up after this last screw is loose. Let's see. Okay. All 10 screws out. Well, I have 9. I was actually missing a screw. Okay. And there's your air filter. All right, now this is a drop-in air filter, so it should just